I can't stand y'all niggas. Hey y'all, it's Ty. Welcome back to my channel. Chaotic Goodie-Good. Thank y'all for joining me for another installment of the Unwritten Rules. As you can see, I am in yet another location. Things are a little busy. I don't always have time to be at home and set up my ring light and make sure everything is all set so I can do these reactions. And especially since I'm trying to make sure that Halloween episode lines up perfectly. So I had to come to my art space today. That's where I'm at now. This is the art space. Let me know if y'all want a video giving y'all a tour of this space. I'm probably gonna give it to you anyway. But I have a television in this space, and I thought, why don't I just pull up YouTube and watch the next couple episodes? So remember how I told y'all I may need to double up or, you know, watch more episodes in order to get that Halloween episode out in time? Well, today is that day. I am going to watch 3 episodes. In the last episode, we saw as Racey and the Black employees at her job all got together to discuss some important issues like pork rinds in the vending machine. I'm pretty sure that there was probably other pressing issues that they could have discussed. And there was a conversation about whether or not Kanisha Jackson should have been privy to this meeting of the Be Free organization. So, yeah, and then we got to see Racey with her boo Will. And if anything is going to come of that. And I just kind of want to get into it, y'all. Like I said, my mind is racing. I got a lot going on. I'm double duty. I'm in my art space trying to finish up some things. And then I'm going to get this video out to you hoes. And let's get on with it. In today's video, we are watching episode 15, Who Done It? Episode 16, Safety in Numbers. And for the first time on this channel, we're watching 3 episodes together. Episode 17, we're not that close. Let's get it. I love her haircut. Uh-oh.
I know these greedy heifers did not steal my grapes.
Oh, okay. I'm going to pause real quick because I'm mad for her. She brought it in. It has her name on it. She wrote her name on it. And someone still took it. Okay. Right now, I'm not working, but I am raising my child full time, and he's been doing that. I've been going to the gym lately, and I have made protein shakes. And sometimes, like if I have a little bit more left over, I'll, you know, put it in a mason jar and I'll put it in the fridge, and I'm like, okay, I'll have it the next day. And what he has been doing is going in the refrigerator and drinking my protein smoothies. And last week he drank the 2 I had left over and then put them back. Put them back like I wasn't going to notice that the entirety of my smoothie is missing. So whoever this evil person is that took Racey's food, saw her name on the thing, still took it, still opened it, still ate everything, and then put the empty thing back in the fridge. And left the branches.
What up, girl? What they do to you this time? Greedy bastards.
Greedy bastards. What you picking out your teeth?
Why brother always gotta be the first suspect?
Hey, I'm starving. You got any
snacks?
No, because somebody helped themselves to my grapes.
How did that happen?
Someone took them out the fridge and ate them.
And then put the branch back
No one would take something that didn't belong.
in the Tupperware.
Right?
Huh.
Descarados.
Wait, I thought you didn't speak Spanish.
Don't tell nobody.
You know, you need to make a special snack so that next time somebody takes your food, they get a chocolate dessert. If you know what I mean.
Oh. I don't think legally you can do that, though.
X-laxed in food.
Yeah, you can't. I don't think you can legally put X-Lax in people's food.
How do I get my grapes back? Today.
You're not getting those back today.
Girl, they gone.
Ugh, who does that? They're not gonna get away with this.
You need to go all Clue on their ass.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, little known fact about me. I love the movie Clue. Okay, I just recently, I was in a Facebook group and they had these like photos that someone did. It was like comic book style of like the scenes from Clue. If you don't know what Clue is, please look it up. Do yourself a favor. Find out where it's streaming and go watch it. It is a classic. It is Tim Curry. It is Madeline Kahn. It is just all these wonderful actors who did a movie off of, yes, the board game Clue. But it's so good. It came out in the 80s, but I think it's supposed to be set like in the 1940s. It is the perfect whodunit, next to Scream, of course. And I love that kind of stuff. I love murder mysteries. I love the whole whodunit. I'm trying to put together a murder mystery dinner for my birthday next year. I'm trying to figure it out, but I love Clue.
Before we leave,
Oh, Lisa's back.
I would like
Looks
to
like a
welcome
rooster
Lisa
with that
back from
haircut.
stress leave. It's because of Lisa's family support that Brendan had his sentence reduced and is able to complete it on house arrest.
Thank you guys. Really, it's great to be back after de-stressing these past
Like a
couple
cockatoo with that hair.
Take your time getting back into the swing of things. I know it can be stressful. And I'm sure Racey can continue to manage everything while you're catching up.
Yeah, okay.
Racey's been great.
Y'all putting all y'all work on this poor
so
girl.
excited to be back with my Racey. I missed you, girl. I did.
Something about Lisa's relationship with Racey doesn't sit well with me. I just want to talk about that for a second before I go any further into this episode. Because she's always like, oh, my Racey, oh my God. It's giving my black friend. It's giving, there goes my African American. I don't like it. It definitely gives token. It gives, this is my toy. You know, when I was working and I was trying to assimilate to the work environment and the work culture, and I would go out with these girls after work because I felt, okay, let me get to know them. Some of them seemed cool, but I definitely, there were times I felt like, oh, my Tahira, oh, my Racey, my African American, my black friend. And it's kind of icky. It's actually very icky. It's not even kind of icky. It's very icky because it's just like, as long as I'm palpable, as long as I'm doing your work, as long as I'm smiling and nodding and going along to get along, we're set. We're great. Oh, I'm awesome to you. But if I push back, if I don't go along with what you're doing or saying, then it's an issue. You turn on the white tears. And I'm made to feel like I'm the asshole for not giving into your view of how I should be as your black friend. I had a friend of mine, and then I'll get back to it. I had a friend of mine who We're not friends anymore. But he used to be my supervisor. And when I worked in retail, and when I graduated college, I got a job that was in the same field I wanted to study in, and it was working with a young group of boys who were in residential care. And I remember having a conversation with him and just saying, like, oh my God, like, this is harder than I thought. It's a lot of stuff that I have to manage with, you know, understanding these boys and their behaviors. And the majority of these boys were Black. And my friend says to me, well, you need to say to them, you little and you can imagine he started saying the N-word. This is a white man who is saying to me, a Black woman, that I need to start calling these little boys N-words and to get them in line. And he's putting on a whole black scent and everything. And I'm like, whoa, hold on. Mm-mm. And then it got turned around on me. Like, I was wrong for feeling the way I was feeling. Oh, T, I didn't know you were like that. How else am I supposed to be? So I don't like how Lisa is so, oh, my Racey. It's just very disingenuous. You had no problem leaving and putting the majority of your work on this girl. And we've seen your little conversations, your little side notes to the camera, calling her cheap and complaining about her showing up late to your party and trying to make her pay a bill for something that she didn't do. And I don't know, I just don't like it. Moving on.
Thank you. Okay, and thank you for the gifts from Mexico and Tuscany and Paris and...
We're a world traveler.
Okay, there's just one more thing before we wrap it up. Today, somebody stole my grapes.
Get them together. Get them together.
Now, Racey, we don't want to accuse anyone falsely. Steal is such a strong word. Maybe they were taken by accident.
Accident? Yeah, right. Someone accidentally took my container marked Racey out of the fridge, opened it,
Exactly.
and accidentally ate my grapes.
And then put the branches back.
This was no accident, Kathy.
I confess. I'm not gonna wait to be caught. 2 weeks ago, I ate a piece of cheesecake. Triple chocolate is my favorite. I knew it wasn't mine, but it had my name on it. Thank you.
Peter, that was mine.
It wasn't me. I didn't get in until lunch today. I did see that guy eating a piece of fruit in the kitchen today while I was heating up my skinny mocha.
Tell her that's not true.
It's not true.
Is it true?
No, it's not true.
Double negative.
Ah, so it's true. A double negative is usually a positive. You've given yourself away, Craig.
I was eating a banana from downstairs.
Okay, well, it might have been a banana.
So that is another thing from Clue.
So how did you know Colonel Mustard works in Washington? Is he one of your clients?
Certainly not.
I was asking Miss Scarlett.
Well, you tell him it's not true.
It's not true.
Is that true?
No, it's not true.
Ha-ha, so it is true.
A double negative. Double negative? You mean you have photographs? That sounds like a confession to me. In fact, the double negative has led to proof positive. I'm afraid you gave yourself away.
Are you trying to make me look stupid in front of the other guests?
Don't need any help from me, sir.
That's right.
And I remember at the time when they aired this episode on the Facebook page for the Unwritten Rules, they were doing like a contest. And they were like, oh, if anybody can name like where this came from or where this line came from, then you'll win this thing. And of course I got it. Of course I knew it was Clue. And I got chosen and I won. I won a t-shirt that said "Be Free." I won season 1 of the Unwritten Rules on DVD. And I won the book written by Kim Williams that this show was based on. And what was cool, or what is cool, is that Kim Williams's book is assisting me as I am in the process of writing my book, The Woman in the Back, How I Almost Became My Worst Self at the Best Organization.
I'm not eating sugar this week. Grapes have sugar.
Didn't I see you eating ice cream an hour ago?
Sugar-free.
Who eats ice cream at lunch?
You cheated! Seems pretty obvious, wouldn't you say?
Have any grapes lately, Kathy? I don't really like black grapes.
I don't like the way she said black.
Rule number 15. A black coworker has to dig out the truth sometimes.
I remember they had a contest and they had a fan who could read the rule at the end.
Yeah, so anyway.
Her
I
ass.
know. Well,
And just absentmindedly grabbed them and was eating them all. But I thought she didn't eat black
Wanna make her a glass
grapes.
okay. I'll probably be done at like 5. I cannot wait to get out of this ghetto place today. My cubicle stinks. But, you know, I'm the one in charge, so I'll have a positive attitude.
She's the one in charge but couldn't own up to her own shit. That's that throw the rock and hide your hand that a lot of them do. All right, let's move on to the next episode.
Kanisha.
Racey, you're working late.
Oh, yeah, I'm just trying to get where you are.
We haven't seen Kanisha since the first episode.
I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Awkward. Thank you. Oh, how's everything going?
Good. And you?
Things are finally starting to slow down, so I can finally breathe a little bit. I'm just looking forward to a stress-free day on Friday at the safety class.
You're going to the class?
Of course, girl. We all have to be prepared if something goes down, even the CEO.
Hey, I'll check it out.
Okay, I'll see you there. Okay.
Kanisha Jackson kind of reminds me of my mentor.
Maybe a safety meeting isn't a bad idea. A lot of these folks up in here are still mad about having to work for a black CEO. And you know, they all think we look alike. If one of these fools tries something crazy, they may mistake me for Kanisha. So I should probably be prepared.
Speaking of which, and y'all know I cannot make this shit up. I don't even know if I've shared this story before. I got to keep track of all the stuff I'm sharing with y'all. But I think I did share this. No, I didn't. Okay. So back when I was working and they finally hired other black people in my former department, they hired a girl who did the position I did, and then they hired another girl who was the assistant to the office manager. There was this white girl who was having issues because she didn't like all the extra trainings and the DEI initiatives. And she had a problem with that because she took enough trainings and she had enough classes. And, you know, me and this girl had worked together for 3.5 years up to that point, 4 years. We've been on home visits together. We've had conversations. I've been to her home before. And because of how she was behaving, I really wasn't fucking with her all like that. So the one day I get an email from her and I'm like, why is she emailing me? And I check the email and it's like, oh, can you upload this? And can you make sure this is this? And can you... Shared space. But anyway, she emails me and she's like, can you make sure this is done? And can you upload this? And I sent you this and da-da-da. And I'm like, why is she sending me this? And then it hit me. She thinks that because she and I have been working together all these years. We've been on home visits and I've been to her home and surely she didn't. This girl sent me an email that was meant for the assistant office manager. You can't make this stuff up. So when Racey's saying, you know, they all think we look alike, you're just another black girl in their eyes. That shit was embarrassing too when I called her out on it. Oh, no, I surely didn't mean to. But you've taken enough racial classes, right? Okay. That damn Christmas mug.
You know, I'm a little suspicious about all these classes she's setting up. I mean,
Who's she always talking to?
is this a job or school? We've never seen the Harvard degree.
See what I mean? And now she's asking about Kanisha's credentials. Does that sound familiar?
Racey, didn't see you there.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, no, it's fine. Now that I don't have my own office anymore, I have to make all my personal calls in the kitchen.
Oh, did she just...
Oh, I'm going to the safety meeting on Friday.
Oh. Well, as long as you have all your work done, that shouldn't be a problem.
Are you going? Going where?
Are you worried about if Lisa and
Safety
Jessica have
meeting.
their work done?
Oh, no. I'm not going to be able to make it.
Didn't you go last year?
Things were different last year. When Brendan was here, training meetings were only for the managers.
Yeah, like any of the supervisors would save us in an emergency situation. You do not want to take her swimming on the first date.
But I can show her my breaststroke. It'd be amazing.
Okay,
It'd be
well,
so good.
what about her hair?
Well, then, if that doesn't work, what does turn black women on? What y'all
Oh my
talking about?
God, do not entertain him.
Peter has a crush on a black woman.
Yeah. And everybody knows that it's you.
Okay. I do not have a crush on Racey, okay? There's other black women in the world.
It's
been
ridiculous.
obvious
It's never
one.
gonna happen. So.
Yeah.
That you fetishize her.
So last year, man.
Okay, I know this is gonna sound real crazy, but I kind of miss Stockish Peter. I mean, he's one of my best friends at work, so nothing is ever gonna happen between us, but I don't know, his harmless crush made me feel a little desired at work.
Racey, girl.
Peter, you can't
bar's
just
in
group
hell.
all black
Come on,
women
girl.
together. We're all different, so different things turn us on.
Man, why you listening to a woman? Anything you need to know about a black woman, you should be asking a black man.
I can't stand y'all niggas. Notice Ninja did not say, if you want to know about a black woman, you should not be asking a black woman. You should be talking to a black man. Y'all know better. Y'all don't know anything either. Y'all don't know anything about us. Oh my God. And Racey is a black woman. This whole conversation is making me uncomfortable. Like, okay, y'all.
That is ridiculous.
Okay, so how do I get black women to notice me?
First and foremost, you need to have swag.
Swag?
Why is he saying it like that?
Swag.
Do I have swag?
No.
If you have to ask, then you ain't got no swag.
That's not how I
Don't worry. I'll hook you up. Where's Craig? We should have a guys' night out.
Well, Kathy gave him some emergency assignment that's due by the end of the day.
Of course she did.
So, who's the new lady?
Uh-oh. Seems like someone's jealous.
What?
Women don't care unless they care, if you know what I mean.
Both of y'all hush.
Okay, it's bad enough that Derek thinks that a black man knows more about a black woman than a black woman, but how's his single ass gonna be giving somebody dating advice? I don't care nothing about Peter.
This guy.
Oh, what a difference a year makes.
This is the safety instructor. He grabbed his bag and backing away.
Hi, I didn't know you were going to be here again this year.
Yeah, well, what a
Okay,
different
Kathy,
world it
calm
is,
down.
huh?
Tell me about it. Things haven't been the same since we lost Brendan.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I heard about that. So unfortunate.
I miss him so much. He was such a noble leader. Truly one of the best bosses I've ever had.
Kathy, I'm so glad you're here.
Well, you did make it mandatory for all supervisors at the last minute. When Brendan was here,
Girl,
it was always
get off of Brendan's dick at this point.
Yes, well, supervisors should lead by example, even if they have to be told. Hello, I'm Kanisha Jackson, the CEO.
He really looked over at Kathy to confirm, like,
Baker
is that
Safety
true?
Instructions. I've been teaching this class for the past 7 years.
We should get started.
All right, people. Safety starts barefoot. I need you to take your shoes off. Take them off. That's right. You too. What? What's barefoot make you feel uncomfortable? Safety.
Why is
is
he coming
all
in so
about
aggressive?
being
He didn't even
proactive
introduce himself.
in uncomfortable situations. And today, you're saving lives barefoot style. That's right, take them off. Come on. Take them off.
If you don't get out of her face.
Good girl. Now that's what you do when your friend James is choking on a fried chicken bone.
Microaggression.
Vegetarian.
Oh. What is taking Kanisha so long to check this racist safety instructor? He's been making racial digs all day. First, it was what to do if your coworker is stealing demonstration with Derek. Then, what to do if your coworker's woolly hair is on fire. And
Woolly
now for
hair.
chicken? Oh, hell no. I mean, I understand that Kanisha doesn't want to be the angry black CEO. But there's more than one of us now, and there's safety in numbers. So what you gonna do, Kiki? Huh?
So we're all having a good, safe time? Well, now, maybe your CEO will agree to be our test dummy.
Okay, that is enough safety for today.
Get him.
We need to discuss your curriculum.
Mm-hmm.
You can't cut this safety
Girl,
class
sit your ass
short.
down.
This class has been an important part of this company for over 5 years. When Brendan was here...
Kathy, Brendan is no longer here.
Mm-hmm. Sit your ass down.
I love my CEO.
Babe, are you talking to me?
He shows up at the most awkward times. Rule number 16. A black coworker knows when it's time to set it off.
Oh, hell no. Kathy better take a seat. In fact, all these white up in here better take several seats. Now, I might be the CEO, but I'm also from the south side of Chicago. Don't
Let 'em
try
know,
me.
sis.
No. Go ahead and try me. Try me. Come on. You don't want me to bring Kiki up out in here. Trust.
I love that moment so much. Because when we're at work, we have to be very cutesy, very mindful, very demure. So we can't go off the way we really want to go off, the way we need to go off. We have to keep it together because we're always looked at. So the second we express or assert anything, we run the risk of being classified as angry or difficult. And then from there, there's a feeling of, oh, we don't have to listen to her. She's aggressive. She's angry. What's her problem? And Kanisha, especially being the CEO, she has to find a way to kind of put her foot down while also maintaining herself. And it's a difficult balance. And so I love that talking head at the end when she's just like, oh, heck, because this is who we are when we get home. This is who we are when we get on the phone with our girlfriends and we're like, oh, hell no, this bitch. Yes. Because that's who I was. I was on the phone with my best friend. Yo, these bitches is trying me again. Yes. So I love that we got to see that.
I'm getting there.
All right. Last one.
What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. Another.
I still don't understand why she hangs out with these women outside of work.
Yeah, woohoo! Thank you. Thank you. Okay, don't be shy. There we go. Yeah.
Cheers.
Oh, she's drinking out of the pitcher.
Been hanging out a little bit more. You know, the African American Museum and Manny Petty's. We actually have more in common than I thought. So I guess we're getting a little closer. It really is a new day.
I guess, girl.
Wait, I have one. Okay. My dad told me the funniest joke the other day. Wait, how does it go again? Okay. All right. What is the worst thing you can call a black person that starts with an N and ends with an R? What? A neighbor.
Okay, that was pretty funny. But I couldn't let them know that. What makes Lauren think that she could tell that joke with me sitting right there?
Right there. That reminds me. Okay. Because at first I'm like, that's not funny, Racey. What are you talking about? Okay. It reminds me of the joke from South Park.
Category is people who annoy you. Audience, keep quiet, please.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, naggers, of course.
But it's not funny. It's not funny. And that's not a joke. She told that in Racey's presence. And that's why I was concerned about Lisa being like, oh, my Racey. Because you become the token. You become the black friend. And therefore, that makes them feel comfortable enough to say whatever they want in front of you. And then the second you say something, you're gaslit into thinking that you're the problem.
That's not funny.
And I'm glad she called it out right there.
See, don't overreact.
See? She's gaslighting her.
It's just a joke.
It's just a joke.
Yeah, but we're not that close. Overreact? I wonder if she would feel the same way if the shoe was on the other foot. Okay, OMG. Okay, my dad told me the funniest joke the other day. Okay, wait, how does it... Oh, right.
She don't even look right
what's
hanging
the
out with all of them.
difference between a white woman and a snake?
What is it?
One of them is an evil, cold-blooded, slimy creature of Satan, and the other one's a snake!
See? And now she about to cry. It don't feel good, do it?
It's just a joke.
Yeah, but there's some jokes that aren't acceptable. They're disrespectful in my presence.
But I wasn't talking about you. Look, you know I am not like that. I have a black sister.
Whoa, guys. I think we are blowing this way out of proportion.
Okay, I don't think so, Jessica.
Oh, and that's another thing. If you, as a black person, are offended by something, and you are not from that community that was offended, or even if you are from that community and you weren't necessarily offended by that, this person was. And how they feel is valid. But especially if Racey, being a black woman, is offended by this racist joke that this white woman made in her presence, you as a white woman cannot absolve anything or accept apologies on behalf of, you can't do that. She was the one who was harmed. And I see that Racey's like struggling with how to confront this. I'm glad she confronted it. But then once you confront it, you have to stand 10 toes down because they will try to gaslight you. I've been in this position too, where I've had to kind of defend my stance. And everybody else was gaslighting me into thinking that I was blowing it out of proportion, or it's not a big deal, or, why, I don't know why you're so upset. And thus making themselves the victim and me the villain because, well, if the majority of us didn't find a problem with it, you're the problem since you have a problem with it. And it's like, No, bitch, you're the problem for saying this dumbass shit.
Okay, I don't care if you guys think we're all, witty woo, ha ha hee ha. It's not that funny when, you tell it in my presence.
Racey, I'm sorry if I offended you.
Hey, on that note, who wants another margarita? I know I do.
What happened to a new day? I thought since Kanisha was here that everything would change.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I got too comfortable.
I think you did, girl. Rule number 17. A black coworker can never get too comfortable. You really can't and shouldn't.
Why does it always have to be about the race thing with them? We were just trying to have a good time, and then she had to spoil it with all that black power stuff.
See, this girl's not her friend.
It really was just a joke. I wonder if she'll still watch Lizzie this weekend.
But then you still need her to do a service for you. That was a very interesting final talking head because she's like, oh, we were having a good time and she made it about race and had to spoil it with her black power stuff. Racey didn't make it about race. You're the one that came in with that racist joke. We can't make this stuff up. I know it seems far-fetched. I know it seems out of pocket, and it is. But this is real. And it's hard living your daily life and just having a doop, 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 having to navigate through the microaggressions and the bullshit and the jokes and the racism and the gaslighting. So by the end of the day, we ready to pull off our headband and be like, okay, it's a lot. It's a lot. So thank y'all for bearing with me in this new location with this terrible lighting. I promise I'm not going to do too many videos from this location just because I had to situate it kind of weirdly and then I had to put the phone.
And to make a long story short, too late.
I thank y'all for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and share my videos. I appreciate y'all coming back every week. Thank you so much, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.